Hello and welcome to One Replay a Day. Today's replay is day number 56 and we are going to be on Expedition Lost against a platinum, or not platinum, that is definitely diamond, a diamond Terran player named Navy Osh. Of course I am Yao, the platinum Protoss player. So we're going to see some standard things against a diamond player. Actually, no, maybe we're not. I'm scouting really early. This is going to be the early Stargate build that I do occasionally. So basically, what this probe came way too early, by the way. This is wrong. I should have sent it out after, I believe, the second assimilator. It's a 10 gate into early Cybercore, into early double gas, into a Stargate, which means an Oracle comes into his base really early. But he's scouting with an SCV, so basically he should have time to react to this, and he should know something funky is going on. Although right now it just looks like a 10 gate, 3 gate. Back home he went, not Reaper actually. Oh, there's a Reaper finally. Okay. So I'm getting my Stargate down on the side here. He's scouting around to make sure there's nothing hidden, and I don't have anything hidden right now, and I should have a second pylon by now. Actually, he's just sitting here waiting. Alright, so with this build, you get a stalker out just in time, basically. I should throw it on the Stargate first, and then I should throw it on the Stalker. Although my timing's a little bit off, I should already have the Stalker in production. I should also have the Stargate already in production, but I want a little bit heavy on minerals and take quite enough gas. So, core execution is going to, 1, slow this rush down, and 2, whoa, what is this? This is a proxy factory. And I'm just going to miss that Reaper killing that probe and me not getting any scouting information on this side, but I'm not even going to get in and get anything. So my Stalker is still on the way. Like I said, it should be out by the time this Reaper gets here. So it looks like I'm going to take some damage to this Reaper. Good job on him. Gets the kill by focus firing. But I've got a Stalker now. He should know something's up though. Does he start an engineering bay or anything like that? No, he started a CC. He's got a single Marine. So I am almost definitely going to get damage done. The question is, how much damage am I going to take from this factory? Because what he's going to do is lift this factory up, land it over here, and start building Widow Mines out of it. Which is going to be particularly annoying for me to deal with, as I'm not going to have detection other than from oracles, but I will probably be trying to use that. I should have a pylon in production too, and I don't. Because I probably want to either, depending on how this Oracle does, be building either another Oracle or transitioning maybe into Phoenix. So yeah, he's got nothing to defend against this Oracle. So I kill a couple of Marines. Blaze buildings here. Which is good on me. Alright, so I got 8 kills. 2 of them were Marines, the rest were SCVs. If I hadn't been supply capped, I would have had another Oracle in here already. Which I think might not necessarily have been GG. He only got 1 kill on his Widow Mine. Alright, so I'm bringing one Oracle back to detect. It's sloppy that I lose my Stalker too. Alright, so he's just started his missile turret now. And there was no way he was going to have enough Marine production if I had had a second Oracle. I mean, I could have dealt with the Widow Mines slowly. And basically, I would have lost probes, but I could have killed literally every single SCV he had. It's not that he's got idle SCVs too. So he's killed 8 workers now also. I need to make sure not to lose this Oracle to a Widow Mine. was a little bit dangerous too, using it right there. Alright, so this factory is not going to do a whole lot more. He's got turrets up though, so he's defended against future oracles like this one here that I'm not using at the moment. But I've killed all the Widow Mines now. Worker-wise, it ended up at, he is 9 ahead. Holy shit. So I'm behind, which is unfortunate because with better execution and a little bit better timing, I would have just won this game straight out. It's also messy that I'm at 100 chrono. I do have a second Nexus on the way, but he's got a orbital done already, and now he has enough Marines to zone out my orbital missile turrets too. But oh, we landed the factory. It's interesting. Alright, so I've got a couple oracles too. I see that he hasn't expanded to the low ground yet with my probe. Although it looks like he's about to. Or this is a push coming across. Looks like a pretty normal barracks push, although it's a lot lighter than it normally would be. But this oracle is sitting in a place where I see it coming across. So to defend, I've got a photon overcharge and a couple stalkers. I should have a sentry. I should be warping a sentry here in case he did have stim, but he doesn't, and was just going to run by, or even combat shields. It's odd that I warped in a zealot there. I don't have enough gas right now because I haven't resaturated my gas yet because I am way short on workers. Oh, there's a Widow Mine there too. Oof, losing that hurts bad. Actually, real bad. I get a photon overcharge down, but I don't have a sentry. I need to turn these on, and I do. So I'm going to do okay. Do I lose this oracle? I do not. Alright, so that was handled decently. This one needs to be turned on within vision so that I can kill that Widow Mine. But the fact that I didn't have a sentry there meant... I mean, he... Oh, this is sloppy too. I also don't have these probes mining. It's just a lot of little mistakes are adding up to me being behind in this game. He's still building Widow Mines out of this factory. I want to use this wealth cell detector to make sure there are no mines so I don't lose my stalker. You should have dropped soon. Yep, they're coming out pretty soon here. Worker-wise, I'm still about half of what he's got. I should be chronoing workers non-stop. My production's lacking too. Oh, this factory is burning. Kills an oracle. Alright, so he should be at another armor supply too now. He definitely is, and he is going to save this factory. At least that's what I assume this meal is for. If he's just going to let it... I don't know, he's definitely going to save it. Alright, so he's crushing me in pretty much everything, and I'm just too far behind at this point. I don't have splash anywhere near completion. So I think he's going to drop me. So I'm getting an oracle over here to look around for the drop, because I know it should be somewhere around, but he's actually just right in my front. I've got a photon overcharge, and I do have a sentry now. But this is enough bio with stim where he can just ignore this photon overcharge, honestly. Get a revelation off so I know where he's at, but I've got no splash coming up at all. I'm just now getting to 4 gateways, and I have a robo. But this is enough Marines where he's just going to wreck me. So I finally get my robotic space started, but I'm not going to have Colossus anytime soon. Getting a War Prism would have been good. I might have held it back a little bit, yeah. So he's getting ready for a drop, but I'm going to see it. Here he comes. He's dropping my main. These stalkers need to be moving. And they are, but this is just too much. No 4 Marines there with that, but he's just got too much here. And this photon overcharge away, which means this Nexus is forfeit, and that's going to be the game for me. So it doesn't look like he has an overwhelming number of forces right here, but basically he does. I mean, a lot of it's in production, but the thing is, I don't have the production. I would just be starting my Colossus right now, and basically he's going to kill these Stalkers with this bio right here, and then just go kill probes or even maybe the Nexus before, because I just used every single warping I had. So I think it's about 20 seconds for a warping cycle. So he's got a free 20 seconds of damage to kill all these probes in my Nexus. I know that his natural is completely saturated, and his full bio complement is pretty much in production. He's up to 5 barracks. 5 barracks. So basically I lost because I executed my rush poorly in a couple places. The supply block really hurt, and also even taking that one probe of damage hurts when you're that low econ, because you do have to cut a lot of probes in order to do that build. Expanding that early I think was good because he was defensive. He had to be because I still had oracles. But not handling the Widow Mines as well as I could, I lost quite a few probes to Widow Mines before I really realized what was going on. And then not having used Chrono to just Chrono the crap out of probes pretty much the entire time was another mistake. But you win some, you lose some. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time.